Greetings, my beautiful, beautiful cousin family. Yes, I am in the pool, y'all. Excuse my little marks. They should come off now, because they've been in the dang on pool. And they looking real raggedy. This for the little bumps I have. Oh, that one came off. These really do be working, like these little bump patches, because they'll stick on there to bump, and then they'll pull off that little head, and they'll pop them up under them. So it's really good when you smother bumps, because you give them nowhere to breathe. Ooh. My nose start itching. I ain't got no boogie, but it's itching. Yes, I am in the pool. Where is Mr. You feel like playing now? My little squirrel came to eat today. I don't know if y'all see him on that gate back there. Do y'all see him? Is it over there? Somewhere over there. He like watching me. He was watching me from all the way up there. He moved, watched me closer, came closer, because he know I be talking to him. But yes, I am in the water. The energy of the water. Like, let me pull this down some more, because I really want let me see. I thank my ancestors for my discernment, because something told me to get these little gadgets and stuff like I got to, like tripods and stuff like that. Something told me to get those like when I was in the stores, and it'd be like $5, even when I'm not supposed to be spending extra money. Something said get it, and I see why I got it, because now when I'm outside I can just be in the pool and y'all can see me. This is called In the Pool Chronicles. So I kind of want to talk about something, and what was I finna talk about? Because Mr. distracted me, because I went and got his walnuts. I got out the pool to go get his little walnuts. He bougie, and I noticed the walnuts I've been giving him. Listen, my touch is so healing and so powerful, to the point where whatever I feed you, it's gonna heal you and love you from the inside, because I cook with love. Anything that I put my fingers on, or anything, it come with love. So I noticed when I first started feeding Mr., he was like a real baby, like real tiny. And I started giving him walnuts, and I, said a nice little prayer, or I say affirmation over the walnuts. And I noticed he be itching a lot. Don't start splashing. So when he started itching, I'm like, I wanted to touch him, but I was like, no. And then he's still a baby, so he got to release that birth shed and then get his adult shed. So my walnut's been healing him, y'all. His skin, like his fur, is so like glistening now. It's more healthy looking. It's more fluffy. Like, listen, and my baby been coming around here for about 4 weeks now. I've been seeing him. He come check up on me. I call him. Like, when I come outside, I will call him, and I don't care how far it is he away, he gonna come to me. This is another thing I wanted to speak of. So I noticed my certain neighbors down the street been watching me feed the birds and stuff like that, feed the squirrels and stuff like that. So I guess it gave them finally it gave them the bright idea to do it as well. Mind you, I don't have no problem with that. If I can introduce you to taking better care of nature, hooray to that. But before, when I first moved here, wasn't nobody doing it, and I studied this whole block before I even came outside for real. So I seen that nobody was really feeding, the animals or anything like that, but the one neighbors down the street. But I'm talking about from my view. So I seen her feed some birds and squirrels some food like 4 days ago, right? Mind you, I take walks up and down my block every night, every rising. I may skip a few. And I never seen any dead squirrels. I never seen any transition squirrels. I never seen any transition birds. I never seen any of that. Most I ever seen was in a car and you driving and you see a transition squirrel. But the squirrel that I seen transition, because I was walking through the night and I'm just taking my nightly walk, and I smell something first, but then I look down and I see a squirrel. I'm not afraid, but I don't like being around anything that's really deceased or anything like that. So I was a little bit worried and I stayed my distance, but I seen a baby squirrel, but it was the same gray squirrel that was over there eating the food she put out for them. I promise you, and I'm not making this up. I don't know if it's because it's a lot of squirrels, but that squirrel looked it very much identical to the squirrels and birds I seen over there eating her food. And I'm looking like, oh, look at the squirrel eating the food over there she's giving it to. You know, and I wasn't tripping or anything like that. I'm like, that's beautiful. But when I seen that squirrel dead, I said, she probably feeding them, but it's not coming from a place of love. It's coming from a place of you doing it, I could do it too. And you ain't finna be the only one looking like you care about nature, me too. You know, that's the vibe I got. And when I said a nice little affirmation for her. I sent it on to Transition Higher. Nobody cleaned it up. It been out there for about 2 days now. Nobody cleaned it up. It was just sad, and it hurt my feelings a little bit because that's the same gray squirrel I seen over there eating her food. I promise y'all. And I got this sense where I can know which squirrel is familiar and which one not, because there's certain squirrels that only stay down there at the corner trees, and there's certain squirrels that stay in this tree in front of me, and there's certain squirrels that stay in the trees behind me, and I be like noticing them. I thought it was Mr. from afar, and my heart dropped. And I was like, oh, these people wicked. You know, that's how I felt as soon as I seen it. But then I walked up close. I was like, thank the ancestors. That's not Mr. Mr. is a black baby. He a boy. That one looked at gray a little bit. It was a baby still, but a little bit older. So, I don't know. You just gotta have that healing vibrations where you're not doing these things to get the approval or to look at from others or get attention from others. I simply do these things from my heart because I want everybody, even the animals, to have a meal a day at least. You know, I want everybody to be able to explore something different other than what nature has given them. Sometimes it's okay for them to get a nice little... My walnuts to him is like a dessert, but really walnuts are very good for him. My grandfather always told me that walnuts is the best nuts to eat. And he wasn't lying. He'd eat peanuts sometimes, but he really was a walnut head. So I kind of took that into consideration. And this was another thing. I have a message from my grandfather, and it's like it go in and out, and I'm supposed to do it exactly when I'm supposed to. So I might do a part 2. But this message pertaining to my grandfather, he was basically saying that everything that was taken from him that was supposed to be gifted to me is what is haunting a lot of people. And he's still by my side. The reason why I don't see my grandfather a lot in the dream world is because, for one, he's one of my very powerful ancestors. But my grandfather decided to bring his energy back through my son. And I know there's a lot of things through my son, like the energy in my son is so fucking powerful. Like, and a lot of people in my family, I believe, knew that my son was gonna be my granddad reincarnated. And the way my baby love me, sometimes he's tough like granddad. Like, granddad won't cry much. He don't really, probably was a crybaby when he was younger though. Boys be crybabies. They more crybabies than the girls sometimes. But the fact that I feel his presence when I'm like laying with my son, and my son, whenever I do his hair, anything like that, I smell him, and he smelled just like my granddad. And then me and my son both got this same mark. That's how you know me and my son was destined to be soulmates, and we just destined for each other, because we both got the same mark on the same hand, and it came from like a cut or something. But hold on, let me show y'all something. Where's Mr. He gone? Or he's still over there? He's still over there somewhere. He probably just hiding. So, the pool is way deeper than what it is, the way it looked. But me and my son, we splashed so much, and we just throw the water out. And listen, when I got this pool, I I enjoy this pool just as much as they do. But my daughter, she don't really care for it. She like it, but she get cold. She's super bony too. I try to do a little few photos. Huh, baby? Mister over there?
Yeah, him is so tiny.
Yeah, him growing. My booty boot.
Yeah, I went to that tiny thing. Cause him tiny.
Oh, there he go. I promise her. I love Mister. Like, I love him. Like, when you start loving all things and all people, beings, anything like that, they protect you. They protect your home. If they see warning, they will protect you. And oh, that baby, she's so chunky. See the puppy? The puppy getting chunky too. And you will be like, you will have like pets in nature. Don't do that, bro. You will have like pets in nature instead of just always inviting them in your home. But I believe if something was to ever happen to Mister or anything, like he get a splinter or something, I believe he would come to me because he creating a bond with me. And some days he gets scared, and I do too. I ain't gonna lie, I get scared to come too close to him because I remember when I was younger, my cousin, which was a wicked boy cousin, very perverted too, way older than me. I was a little girl, he was like 18, I don't know. But anywho, this cousin told us a story how he got attacked by squirrels, a black squirrel. He was always scared of squirrels, and I was like, why you so scared of squirrels? They said he got attacked by squirrels. He had to get stitches. The squirrels bit his face up, scratched his face up. So as I look at it now, I said he must have either A, been very wicked, B, was really fucking with that squirrel, like trying to hurt the squirrel, or killed another squirrel of theirs, and they killed they was trying to kill him back. Squirrels can be very vicious at times. So when that happened, it put fear in me for squirrels. But now, when you treat a squirrel as if they're somebody, they're not gonna hurt you. And if you really in sync with yourself, you can feel the energy from all people, like people, places, things, energy, vampires, baby squirrels, mouse, rats. You can feel the negative, nasty energy from them. Because if somebody, like I remember a dog tried to run up on me, but I felt that dog was gonna try to bite me. But I just felt the energy on that dog that it wanted to attack me, and it bit me on my butt. But I can just honestly say, and then when a dog bit me on the butt, the girl gonna say, you must got bad energy, and he don't like that. I said, no, you got bad energy, and your dog don't like anybody with light and love. Your dog don't like good energy. It's not used to good energy. Good energy, you look at it as a threat because that's they going off the owner's vibrations. Flat the fuck out, period. And when I said, I was young too, I was like 15 when I said that to her. I'm like, period, you feel me? She was a grown woman. I didn't care because I knew the type of energy people had. It's just I didn't know how to say it, or I just was like, no, your vibe off, or you off, you mean, and your dog going off your energy. You probably just really don't like me, and your dog don't like me either, period. Because when I didn't like somebody, my cat wouldn't really like somebody either, my old cat Fortune. But yeah, I really feel like I don't really have like a deep message. I just feel like I'm just gracing y'all with my presence, showing y'all how I vibe out in the pool by myself, and just enjoy nature and swimming, and just me standing up. So I'm like a fish, y'all. Always been like this. I love being a kid. know y'all see what I got on. Mind you, we do have about maybe like 6 swimsuits each. Son, daughter, me. And I still got a few old ones that I still haven't brought out my old stuff and to put on. We're kind of rocking the same 4 because we at home. Now when we go places, then that's when I wear my other stuff. And I might get cute for the poolside tomorrow. I might. But I'm washing and they need to be washed. On top of needing to be washed, I was cutting grass today and I had this on. Mind you, this was clean when I put it on, but it's something comfortable to cut the grass in with my little boot shorts on. I call them boot shorts because it look like I got a little booty and a boot. So I call them boot shorts. So with my boot shorts on and I cut the grass pretty fast. I know I'm probably have to cut this grass back here soon too, but I'm gonna let my son do it. I've been working with him. He gonna start doing his grass now, like helping out, not gonna do all of it. So I didn't put on my swimsuit. I just jumped in because I was already hot. I just jumped in and just enjoyed it. Plus I wasn't too dirty. Like I said, this was clean. Ain't no point in taking this off after I cut the grass to go in there and take a shower, then come get in the pool, get out the pool, rinse my hair out with, you know, rinse the chlorine out my skin and my hair just to put on something else. You know, that's just doing too much. So that's why I got in with this. But y'all will see me poolside, period. And as soon as my things come for like the mosquitoes, I'm gonna be night dipping with my just bare body, period. But I hope y'all enjoyed those messages I sent you last night, the downloads that I sent last night. Uploaded last night because it was very deep. I did some great protections over me, my neighbor. You know, I just did so much greatness last night, all in that one. I didn't go to bed until maybe 4 or 5 a.m. You know, I was just up reflecting and receiving my downloads, giving thanks to my ancestors, giving thanks to Mother Gaia and Father Ra, just giving thanks to the ones that truly love me and honor me, and I honor them as well. It's always best to go off your vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see how I'm just chilling, bubbly, calm, cute, talking the way I want to talk today, because this is a different type of me. This is a different personality. And my other one last night was that bull. We all have masks. We all have, you know, different personalities. So people be like, you switching up. You was just like this the other day. How you like this? Because I don't gotta be like that every day. I choose my own reality. I choose my own life. I didn't unlock these universes within me just to stay the same forever. No, I like being a different person. I like being the Egyptian goddess. I love being an Egyptian Moor. I love being Midnight, the cat. I love being the bull. I love me because I'm me. Who else go do me better than me? That's why people be getting mad at me, because they don't understand me, and they be like, she was just like this yesterday and she like this today. How she was just over here waving, feeding us and talking to us, and then told us the next day she wants space. Because that's called boundaries. That's called keeping your sacred energy, knowing when enough energy has been given out, knowing when enough energy has been received. You get what I'm saying? Because I don't always want to take energy, because sometimes I can take energy too, but I try to give back, and I be transmuting negative energy to positive energy, and I be overpowered from all the energy I had to transmute. So I get tired of that too. So just be me. And the pool is a little bit colder today because I let it fill up a little bit more. Because me and my son, like I said, we splash a lot. We play Marco Polo. We play all type of shit. Me and him, because we pool buddies. So even when I'm on my, my moon, I still tampon it up. I'm in here. It's like, no, I'm just playing. I just really put my stuff up, but I just feel like this. When that inner child, that little girl want to come out, let her come out. I was in the house cleaning up day before yesterday, and I was trying to get up and clean up some more the next day. My motherfucking higher self and my body and my energy said, you gonna lay the fuck down. You do a lot. You do so much. I had to have a talk with my body, like, hey, We need to be on the same team because I'm doing a lot of work. And you not working with me, you working against me, and I'm doing the best I can. I'm putting the best foods, I'm putting the best things that I can right now in my reach, in my belly, in my body for you. I'm making sure I'm taking care of you. So take care of me too. And I noticed that I was talking to that little girl in me too, and I was like, I was talking to this little girl in me, and I just said, man, some just said rest, lay there, watch movies, funny things, stuff like that, and then get your ass up and go out there and get in that pool. Jump in it if you got to. That's the little girl in me. The little girl be in the basement with I'm washing clothes. The little girl will just pop out and be the little me, the little K Nirvana, just pop out and be like, get on the scooter with your son. I bought my babies these scooters from Five and Below for Missmas last year. And for y'all that don't know, Missmas is the 21st for me and my children every year. Because we don't want to just dismiss the thought of, Home Alone and Christmas and stuff like that, but we don't want to celebrate it how they do. So what we do, we celebrate our lives and we celebrate the snowman, because we can go outside and create the snowman. We don't see Santa Claus often, and if I do see a Santa Claus, I make sure he black. But we make create our own holidays. So for Christmas, I bought my babies a scooter, the light up LED scooters. I was gonna get them from Walmart. Walmart wanted what, $50-$60 for. Five and Below only wanted $20 for it. And when I tell y'all, I be getting on them scooters in the basement with my babies, and I'm chunky, and I love my little body. And I tell y'all, them scooters won't let me down. I get on them and I be riding them. Like, it be so fun. It's just, I don't put all my weight on them, of course, but I have a good time on them. And I'm like, them some good ass scooter, because that Walmart scooter would have been let us down. But sometimes when I'm washing clothes, my inner child will be like, hey, hop on that scooter, ride around there with Israel. And we be cracking up. I be laughing so hard, it be slob coming out my mouth. And my baby asked about his uncle today. He was like, Mommy, is my uncle dead? I said, no. And we don't die, we transcend. So no, he's not transitioned over. He just been worried about him because, after I told him what happened to his uncle being stabbed in jail. And he like, when he get out, can we go see him? Of course. That's one person I will go see, is my uncle, my brother, because he never really did wrong to me. It's just he did have certain things that he did, but that was only going off of the energy people was placing onto him. You get what I'm saying? He was still being in a kid manipulation mind from people manipulating him, such as his parent. But it's okay. I'm like, of course, but certain of your siblings, your auntie nieces, your aunties, which is my sister's siblings, no, not them. They too in that cart. They in that cart with them. But it just goes to show that no matter what you do in your life, choose who you want to still communicate with, choose who you want to vibe with, and pay attention to your discernment, because your body, your energy ain't gonna lie to you. Sometimes it can be thrown off. Yes, it can be thrown off, especially if you've been ignoring it for years. You still around certain people. You putting toxic ass chemicals in your body. You doing all this stuff that's not beneficial for your health. So yeah, your higher self will neglect you and they play mind games sometimes. But once you get off into that isolating mode, you go through that darkness, that shadow work and stuff like that, then you will be more comfortable with knowing what your body tell you when you're around certain people for too long, or even on the phone with them. You can feel the energy shift and your body be like, no, this is one of the ones that keep on trying to attack you, spiritually, for their keeper, for they master. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I gotta be careful. And look at the birds. The birds just be protecting me all the time, y'all. They came over here by I'm about to get out in a second because it is getting super cold. Maybe because I drank this cold water. But yeah, y'all, the birds come check on me. Sometimes the birds be like, okay, we hungry. Where the food? Where the bread? But I just want to say I love y'all and thank you for I'm gonna start doing like pool chronicles every blue moon, because I love my pool. I love it. I would get on the floaty, but I'm already at 25 minutes, so I don't want to overdo it. But notice, if that inner child, that little girl in you, that little boy in you, begging you to go have fun and just laugh, do it. Do it. I don't give a fuck about nobody coming in your life talking about you childish. There's no such thing as childish no more to me. Now, when you not taking care of your household and you just spending all your money on bullshit and you know you got bills, then that's childish, I feel like. But as far as going outside, jump roping, going outside to get on the trampoline, going outside to jump in a pool, play Marco Polo, hide and seek, ride the skateboard, ride the scooters, going outside to eat ice cream cones and popsicles, listen, that's the inner child in you. Because one thing about me, and I know I didn't have the best mother. I had the mother that can do is what she can at the time, the survival mother. So I appreciate that mother I was given to. You get what I'm saying? But once I learned how to mother, I learned how to mother myself. I learned how to mother my children, because how I mother my children, I was able to learn how to mother me. I hug me, I hold me. Sometimes my baby girl and my son too, but really my baby girl come there and give me kisses. You so beautiful. Rub my feet, rub my back. She come lay with me. She come give me multiple kisses a day. She love her third eye kisses, her first eye kisses. She love being up under me. So when you learn how to mother you, everything around you mother you. And I learned how to mother me through Mother Gaia, Mother Earth. She took me in when nobody else did. She mothered me, kissed me with the sun. So I was able to learn mothering through her, you know? And I never knew where I learned this great mother instinct from until I remember it was through Mother Gaia. But not just Mother Gaia, my grandmother Tanetta. She was a beautiful mother. Any Taurus I ever met, honestly, were beautiful parents. I probably met one deadbeat Taurus, and that was a male. That was it. But other than that, any Taurus I ever met, they were great fathers, great mothers. Even the ones that couldn't be good to you as a partner, they was good to their children. So when I speak of Gaia, the wind just blow and stuff like that. And I know in my heart that someone out there in the high wilderness, in the brightest sky, in the darkest moon sky, love me. I know I'm loved by not only just me, my children, and I'm loved by the universe. May the force always be with me, because I'm always that energy of force, love, kindness, discernment, intuition, throat chakra, crown chakra. Listen, and just because you divinely guided and you divinely beautiful, that does not mean people that's wicked ain't gonna come after you and try you. They still, especially the people you done broke away from and you done broke all them curses and that shit hitting their ass. Especially them people. Them people is sick right now, and they still try to send negative shit my way, still try to send negative thought patterns and trauma patterns, but I reverse them and I just send them back to the sender. But I'm sick of sending them back to the sender. Now I just be like, may the force be with you. I don't just get up and say, I'm about to cast a dark spell on them. No, I just send you back what you sent me. But this is the season where all is being revealed. All is being revealed. All is being revealed. All is being revealed. My titties start hurting. It's getting cold in here, y'all. My titties start hurting. Look at them. They are all poking. Y'all see that shape? Y'all see that? see that? Oh, baby, stick it, baby. Oh, baby, lick it, baby, stick it. Ah! It's just I still got my little pouch down here, but yeah. Y'all see that? I'm a siren. And Mr. be babysitting y'all. He be watching the kids. Mr. be babysitting y'all. He be watching the kids because I notice sometimes when they out here in the back by themselves, I see him sitting on the roof or something just watching them. I said, he act like he my man. I remember the FedEx driver came and Mr. got up on the, after I was feeding him, Mr. left, he got up on the roof and started watching the FedEx man. Like, he started standing up. He was like, roof, roof, roof. He started barking. And I'm like, what's wrong? And I'm sitting on my porch. I see him from my neighbor. He on my neighbor house. That way he can watch my house and watch the back. And he kept looking in the back at the FedEx man because he was dropping the pool off in the back. He kept looking back there like, who the fuck is that? We don't trust them. Mr. was up there. I felt his energy like it was in protective mode. And I'm like, Mister, you act like you my man or something. Like, he was really in protective mode. Like, hell no. Like, who the fuck is that coming in our yard? In our garden. I say our. Oh, you know what I'm gonna start calling the backyard? The garden. And it's the garden, Israel. He irritated with me because he wanted to get, I'm swimming in the water by myself. He gonna knock me in the head with something. Water went all up my nose and stuff. That was really mean. And then I made him go in the house because this is not the first time. He did it many times when I said enough is enough. So I made him go in the house and he went in there and now he coming back out. He just came back out and then go get on his bike and want to be distant from me. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? And she got on some old boxes that her brother cannot fit with her little tutu piece at the top because I always end up washing one part and not the other. So I just let her do what she do. No, I think she grew out of those bum parts because her little bump be too tight for that. And I'm like, no. I took them out, threw them away. So yes, my little babies over there, my little flowers are looking so beautiful. Every day they just bloom in a different light. But today they was getting so much sunlight. It's just, I watered them and it pulled them back down a little bit. But I just got to make sure they drink. You get what I'm saying? But I don't try to overdo it. I just do it maybe like twice a day. Early and then one like towards the night. But since I did it a few hours ago, they should be fine for the night. And they look so beautiful. Then I got a few that's in a pot that's going to be coming in the house soon once it start getting cold. Yeah, baby.
I saw 2 squirrels.
Where?
A girl and a boy. Are not dead.
They was? What color was they? Black? Mr. probably bringing his little girlfriend because he gonna start making some babies in a minute. So yes, y'all, I love y'all so much. I'm about to get up out of here. I'm about to get out this pool, and I got a head cover wrap. I only really use it when I do my hair, but since my hair getting a little, you know, raggedy, but these double strand locks, I like these because they help my hair twist more because I got really soft hair, huh?
Can you get a baby squirrel?
No, because we're not gonna take nobody in hostage. They love the wilderness. Until one come to us and want us to love it and won't leave our sight, then that's when we'll keep it. Other than that, no. But you gotta get in the shower tonight and you gotta put conditioner in your hair and wear it for a couple of hours, a couple of minutes. Because you want your hair to thin out again. Bye. Go in the house. Since you want to be on that, go in the house.
No.
And most of my videos, y'all, I'm not doing pretty much any editing because I need to go through this dang on storage and get everything together. So I'm not doing no editing right now. Plus, I got something big coming for y'all. I've been saying it, but I'm really working on it. I'm taking my time with it so it can be more, you know, more professional. But I don't like when y'all in these cameras. Do I let y'all in the cameras? Why I don't? Because people can watch these cameras and know who my children is and try to attack them. No, they don't need to always know that. It's okay to pop in once and that's it. Anyhow, people be pimping their kids out for views just to end up on the news. What J. Cole say? Nah, man. You can see a little glimpse to know I got them, but nah, not man. We ain't pushing for clout for my children. Once they get to a certain age where they can defend themselves and they know how to use their power, that's when they can be on here. Alright. The guy rolled past with songs. I just was like, the body do that. You know how the body see that vibration coming. That body was like, you know how have you ever heard of a bopping song? Move, stop it before I push you in. You know how you ever heard a bopping sound, like a vibration of sounds, and you be sitting up there so hard trying not to dance at the club or something, trying to be tough, and next thing you know, your motherfucking legs start shaking like, well, no, your hand go first and then you put it down, then your other side go down, you like, next thing you know, you twerking like, oh shit. Oh. That because that be the vibrations. Your body is in sync with music, real tunes. I love dancing in the pool. My son be getting irritated with it. I bet you he about to jump in. Go ahead, jump in. He just swimming. He said I taught him how to swim. I don't remember that. I think I reminded him how to swim because he a water sign. Okay, y'all. Peace, love, bye.